I remember the first time I was driving somewhere that was unfamiliar to me. It was a very stressful time because I didn't want to be late to the event I was heading to, but I also wanted to arrive in one piece. I remember thinking about the different possibilities that could help me with getting to my destination and how I wish I would have used them. Maps and atlases used to be the most common method for finding your way around. When driving, it would be dangerous to look up your directions on a map or atlas. To safely do this, you would need to be stopped. That is, unless you had a passenger in the vehicle to act as a navigator. Drivers would also need to keep in mind that maps get outdated, and you will have to buy new maps that show the latest additions to new roads and highways. There are many websites online that allow you to look up step-by-step driving directions. You can plan your trip in advance and then choose the specific route you want to take. You can then print off these step-by-step instructions, including a picture of the map with your route, and take them with you. Having these step-by-step driving directions are very convenient, but it is still a distraction to try and follow the steps on a piece of paper while driving. It is much better to study the driving directions in advance, that way you do not have to take your eyes off the road. Although if you had a passenger with you while driving, they can still help to act as your navigator. Cell phones and other GPS devices have now become the most common resource for driving directions. You just need to know the address of your destination. Many cell phones have an app that allows for navigation by voice, which is hands-free, and it allows drivers to always stay focused and aware of your surroundings while driving. Another advantage of using the voice by navigation feature on cell phones is that it will notify you of the shortest and quickest route possible. Many of the apps on cell phones that provide voice navigation automatically update the maps with new roads and highways. Even if you miss a turn, most of these voice navigation apps will reroute you to your destination, that way you don't have to stop and study a map. We are no longer dependent on using maps and atlases for our driving directions. Now with newer technology like certain websites that allow you to plan your route, and more recently GPS devices and cell phones allow you to get the latest maps and driving directions more efficiently. Not only has it become more convenient to get your driving directions,